Hello, people of YouTube. Just taking a quick look at the new lights that I've got from AliExpress. Um, People are probably reasonably familiar with these. These are the sort of cheap lights, budget, whatever you want to call them, that a lot of people seem to have. I've actually seen these on quite expensive bikes, and I really rate them. I've had these, I don't know, probably a couple of years. I often ride with a tail light on, just on flashing mode, even in daylight hours. Really good. Downside, they're a real pig, to sort of, you probably can't see them, but the recharge inside there, USB, the old type, micro USB. Well, just to show you, let's say, and this is an even older one that this has come off. What I do find though, sometimes if you tighten this ring too tight, because this unscrews, sometimes I've had them where you can tighten that too tight and it doesn't switch off or doesn't switch on properly. But anyway, I digress. So these Bucklos, sort of looking around AliExpress for different lights. Now we're getting into the dark seasons. These come up and they seem to have good reviews, like most things do on AliExpress. You wonder how genuine some of the reviews are. But anyway, first impressions, not had these out in the dark, had them in a dark room, and these are, I would say, definitely better than them ones. They're a little bit brighter and they seem to give off more of a, when you put these close up against the wall, it's sort of, how do you say, sort of concentrated, the light concentrate, even though they do flood out, obviously, when somebody's driving up behind you. But these seem to be just slightly brighter, and they seem to cast out more light. Sort of the spread seems to be better on these. Another good thing, well, good and bad, USB Type-C charging, which is nice. Everything's going USB-C. Not too sure about this rubber door. I don't know how long that is going to last, longevity-wise. They feel quite nice, for what you pay for them. And I just checked, and I've paid a grand total of £4.80 for the pair. The only thing is, this rubber band doesn't seem as good or as sturdy as that rubber band on the older ones. I've never snapped one of these around seat posts, around the back of pannier racks, on the back of tail packs. So yeah, definitely if you put them on there, or if Bucklos could start using them, I would say a benefit. What you get in the box, it did come crushed. That's not their fault. It's come halfway around the world. What you do, you get the lights and a very cheap, short USB Type-C cable. Not great, but it's free, and what you pay for them. So yeah, first impressions, like I say, I've not had them out. I've not had them in the wet. Don't know how they're going to be, but I presume Bucklos, they're becoming quite a decent name. But yeah, I don't know if I can show you. This camera, or my phone should I say, isn't great. But what I'll do is put them on. You're probably not going to see them in here. But I'll put that one on for now. But instantly, you can see the difference. So people are going to see from the side better. And like I say, I don't know if you can sort of see that, but they seem to put more of a flood out. Obviously, I don't know how well that's going to come up. But yeah, I sort of like these. If these new lights, you get the other modes with. So that's, like I say, you do seem to get a lot more light out of this one. Going to the quick mode. So yeah, like I say, hopefully these are going to be long lasting, and I think they're a great light. And for this price, or these, I've probably paid similar sort of money for these over the years. For the price, I personally think every bike that is sold should come with a set of lights like this. Not ones that you have to put batteries in or anything like that. £4.80. This is what I bought them for. You know, if you was Trek, Specialized, Cannondale, you know, the big boys, you should be able to buy these, rebrand them. You know, I'm sure you can get them rebranded if you wanted to. If you're buying, you know, 100,000 sets of these things. But first impressions, very good. Good, proven, good first impression. So anyway, I'll leave that with you, and hopefully it might be of some use if you're in the market for some budget lights. Okay, cheers.